It is fully packed here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham, and we're going old school tonight here inside the Grand Theater. And here with me, my broadcast, Terence Bud Crawford, Saúl.
This bout is scheduled.
We welcome you to this beautiful. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. What a punch. Hit him with a left jab. He missed with that jab. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
God, I've got to give it to the promoter. To pick this place, every ticket is like gold dust. You cannot get these tickets. So if you are in this venue, you are watching this fight, trust me, we're lucky to be sat here.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice punch. He misses with that jab. Missed him with that uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea. Which fighter's going to get clipped first? Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter punching, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He misses with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Go in the matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
He misses with that jab. Caught him with a left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
It's too hard to...
He's going to be the first one to get buzzed. respect for each other's punching power. He fails to score with that left hook. And he caught him with a left hook. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Showing exceptional chins, by the way. He just misses for that jab. He left his chin exposed, and he got caught. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Which fighter is winning this bout?
That was super tight.
Who will be buzzed first? This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Exchange here from both men. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there, toe-to-toe with them, and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Defending themselves. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important.
Who's going to be the first one to get clipped? He just missed with that left jab. Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
two are the perfect dance partners. Big right hand. Shot with the left. He just misses with that big right hand. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? And yes, there's a cut, and the referee will stop the action.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages and a book. Each one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. Find a home with that jab. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Oh, he got clipped. He got clipped, and this may be it. Not what he expected from this round. He's got to get out of this. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. Defense here at all. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
When you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered, what gets you through willpower, calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I don't know about you, Johnny, but I'm getting a little bit sleepy.
I know those rounds.
There's the bell to start round 8. He blocks that jab. He parries that right jab away. Fighters certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea. Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? Got out of the way of that right hook. Takes that jab. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about what?
Shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He threw the hook, didn't land. Right jab. Like to see more jabs. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This one could go either way. Every round is so important. Which fighter's going to get clipped first? of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Got him with a left jab. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Can they figure out the combination to this cinch? Watch that jab. He didn't take that jab well at all. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer. He's going to be the first one to get caught. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight. That left hook doesn't find its target. These two are the perfect dance partners. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Got out of the way of that right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Who will be buzzed first? You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Can't land that jab. Terence Crawford just got rocked. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. punch. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I'm going in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come.
Oh, the round winding down now, and it's been another good one for him. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.